This is question 8 off the Edexcel 2020 paper 2 from the higher tier, and it says that Tariq is buying a laptop and he's getting a discount of 5% off the normal price. So it says he pays £551 for the laptop, and we've got to work out the normal price of the laptop. So what we could do is doing first of all is working out what the multiplier would be if we were to try and do a discount of 5%. And so what we can say is, well, after a discount of 5%, we'd actually have 95% because would have started off with 100% and would have taken 5% away from it, which would have given us 95%. So that means our multiplier, so this is what I like to call it, the multiplier is actually the 95% as a decimal, which is 0.95. And to find the original amount, so to find the reverse percentage amount, so find the original amount, what we do is we divide the new total by the multiplier. And so in our case, we want to find the original. So I'm just going to call that orig. And that's going to be 551 divided by the multiplier. And this is something that would be on a calculator paper as well. So I'm just going to work that out on the calculator. So we've got, I'll use the fraction button. So we've got 551, and then we're going to divide that by 0.95. And hopefully this is going to give us a nice round figure, as it does 580. So that's a bit of an indication as to whether we've got it right or not. So if we've got a figure with loads of decimal points after it, it would be quite surprising if that was the original figure from which it was, the reduction was given. So we've got 580 as the original amount. So 580. There we go. That's his original, or the normal price of the laptop. So now we're looking at the second part of the question. And it says that Joan's investing £6,000 in a savings account, and savings account pays compound interest at a rate of 2.4% for the first year and 1.7% for each extra year. Now, we could work this out every year and keep finding the percentage of the new figure and adding it on, but it's much easier to use the multiplier. So we know that if it's paying 2.4% for the first year, that means as a percentage, we would add that on to 100% and we would get 102.4%, which gives us for the first year a multiplier is equal to, so I'll just move the decimal point 2 places to the left, and I get 1.024. And then for the second and subsequent years, we've got 1.7%. Now that's a, if we add that onto 100, we're going to get 101.7%. To find that as the multiplier, that's going to equal, just moving the decimal point 2 places to the left, 1.017. And so to work out the value of Joan's investment at the end of 3 years, that would mean taking my 6,000, my original amount, and then to find out what it was at the end of the first year, I'd times it by the first year multiplier. So that's that figure. And then at the end of the second year, I'd have to multiply it by the 1.017, because that's the multiplier for the second year. And in fact, I can multiply by the same amount for the third year, because it's the same interest for the third year. And we'll notice there, this is very useful if you're doing it for many years, that I can put a power on the 1.017, so that's to the power 2, because it was done twice. So for example, if I was doing it for 6 years in a row now, if I'd done this for the first year and then a further 6 years, the power there would be 6. So, but it's 2 in our case because we've got 2 years at that percentage. So now all we need to do is put that into the calculator. So we're going to take our 6,000 and then we're going to times it by 1.024 and then times that by 1.017, square that, and then that should just give me the answer. So there we go. So that's what we're expecting the value of her investment to be after 3 years. So 6,354 point, I'm going to round this up to 2 decimal places because it's money, so we're only going to have 2 decimal places. So there we go. That's the value of Joan's investment after 3 years. So I hope it's been helpful to you, and if it has, please give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel to watch more of our videos. Thanks for watching.